This blog was written by Svi Ben Daniel from our Spanish team, Un Rudo Despertar. The word Bikurim was popularized in the Messianic movement in the wake of Yom HaBikurim, the day after Shabbat, when an omer of the first fruits of the barley harvest was offered in the temple. Interestingly, the word Bikurim does not appear in this verse. The word, or rather the words, for first fruits here literally mean the beginning of your harvest. It may surprise many to know that in the same chapter, just a few verses later, the word Bikurim appears, only now in the context of another appointed time, Shavuot. Bring from your dwellings for a wave offering 2 loaves of bread, of 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour they are, baked with leaven, first fruits, Bikurim, to Yehovah. In verse 20, the Lechem HaBikurim, or the bread of the first fruits, is mentioned, and in Numbers 28:26, the feast of Shavuot is called Yom HaBikurim. Have we learned something wrong again? Not quite. The reality is that, thematically speaking, that the beginning of the harvest, those first fruits of the barley harvest offered during the week of Chag HaMatzot, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, from when we began to count the 50 days until Shavuot, may also be called Bikurim. So, if we want to define the terms correctly and accurately, it is important to understand that the Day of First Fruits is not called Yom HaBikurim in the Torah. On the contrary, the day that is called Yom HaBikurim is Shavuot. Finally, I will share the meaning of this word. Bikurim is the plural of the word bikur, which is literally first, as related to organic elements as animals, fruits, and plants. It is related to the root bakar, which means firstborn. In Egypt, for example, the 10th plague was called Machat ha-Bechorot, the plague of the firstborn. As expressed biblically, the first fruit of the womb of a woman is linguistically related to the first fruits of the earth.